If you're seeking to understand the book of Revelation and you're holding it in one hand saying, what do I need to have in my other hand that would give me keys to unlock the imagery and the symbolism of this mysterious book of Revelation? What do you most desire to have in your other hand? And I say that what you most want to have in your other hand is not a history book linking up events and figures in history to the book of Revelation. The thing that you most want to have is not a modern day newspaper, so to speak, linking up contemporary events and important figures to things in the book of Revelation. The most important thing you want to have is not a science fiction text or your own imagination that's trying to come up with what futuristic things might correspond to these images in the book of Revelation, or things that are coming into existence in modern times, like Apache helicopters for locusts. All of that may have some relevance indeed. I'm not dismissing it, but by far the main thing you want to be holding in your other hand as you're reading Revelation in one hand is the rest of the scriptures, especially the Old Testament. The imagery and themes from the Old Testament are going to be your key for understanding how John is using these themes and bringing them to fruition and climax in the book of Revelation. The lampstands of Zechariah 4 and Exodus are going to inform your understanding of the lampstands in Revelation 2 and 3. The beasts in Daniel 7 are going to inform your understanding of the beasts in Revelation 13. Babel and Babylon from Genesis 11 and all throughout the Babylonian exile, Jeremiah, Daniel, all the exilic and post-exilic books are going to inform your understanding of the prostitute Babylon in Revelation 17 and 18. The latter chapters of Isaiah are going to inform your understanding of the new heavens and the new earth at the end of the book of Revelation. That's what you want to be holding, the book of Revelation itself and the rest of the Bible in your hands to understand the two together. So my friend Jonathan said something that I thought was really good, is that the Bible is like a cumulative test. At the end of, did I say Bible? The book of Revelation is the cumulative test at the end of the Bible. After you've read from Genesis through Revelation, you get to Revelation, and your understanding and retention of all the material that came before is now being brought into a final exam. If Revelation doesn't make enough sense, go back and start over, reading Genesis again and paying attention to all of the themes that are then feeding into Revelation. And when you get to Revelation, it's the cumulative test of how well you've understood and retained and incorporated all of the themes that came before. And if you understood deeply all of the themes of the Old Testament and then how they're fulfilled in Christ in the New Testament, then Revelation starts to congeal and bring all those themes together.